On the other hand, if you go into if you're talking about the West as, the sort of European tradition, it is kind of a sad state of affairs because we have Christianity, and for the most part, that's our ritual tradition. And there are various branches of it from Protestantism to Orthodoxy to Catholicism to the Quakers and sort of the New Thought and all of that stuff. Christian Scientists, Mormons. You and then if you want to kind of go a little bit further out and expand the West beyond just Eurocentrism, you've also got the Abrahamic faiths, Judaism, Islam, and the Kabbalah, the Sufis, the different branches of that. Um, but we don't have much of an indigenous tradition in the West, and I think we as a culture we lost that to to Rome, to the empire at first, and to Christianity via Rome, the sort of enforcement of the Christian faith upon the masses, and St. Patrick in Ireland and all of that. And it's a hard nut to crack as to say either that Christianity took something that we needed, meaning the indigenous tradition was better and we should have held to that and we would feel more nourished and we would have more roots and we would be healthier as a culture, or to say that Christianity is better. It connects with something divine, it connects with something universal, as opposed to the individual, villages or tribes or cultures. It's something that they all can connect to.
Mm.
It's more central to the hub of the wheel, and comes down into individual ways, as opposed to this group has this way and this one, and then they can go to war and everybody kind of fights and nobody ever actually gets to that center.
Yeah.
So there's an element of that, but I also think there's something about what we normally think of as Christianity that is more the ghosts of the Roman Empire, um, than it is what Jesus Christ brought to the world. Colonization, missionary work, kidnapping of children, forced conversions. Christ
Mm.
didn't teach any of that. You know,
Mm.
that's not what Christianity is about. And so I think there's a split in Western culture that goes back to that sort of the the unholy trinity. I don't know, the sort of mixture of indigenous belief, Christianity, and the Roman Empire, or just empire in general, the concept of a superior race and of colonizing and of conquering and of spreading my culture over other cultures and suppressing them and raising up mine. And like
Mm.
there's some sort of a lack there that I think we're trying to heal,
Mm.
maybe going about the wrong way. I'm not really sure what the answer is to that. That's the nut I'm talking about.
Mm.
Um,